What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Artist here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. When we left off, all that geometry stuff in the building and all that, we got that all sorted out now.
Yeah.
But now it's going to come down to the ultimate weapon, and that the building structure is apparently going to be the weapon. And I had a theory last time. We'll see if it holds any water or not. There's possibilities for it. There's possibilities for many other things. So let's see where this road takes us.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Okay.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Oh boy.
There he goes.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean?
What does it mean?
How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who was the killer who did that? Is it intermission time? It's intermission time. God damn it. I'm always so good at that. Always so good at that. Just minutes away.
Hiya!
Why, hello there. I thought of a brand new bad word to come out of me.
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
And let me say it right away.
I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word.
Monami is as serious stupfatly.
That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stupfatly. Huh.
That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these words would be, ta-da, stupfatly.
What? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious stupfatly.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the intermission, guys. I appreciate it. I will go ahead and save, yes. My God. Okay, trial's back in session. All right. Oh, wait.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Hi.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Felt that one.
Yeah.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Okay.
I still don't understand those.
It's strange.
Jackie's like, wow.
What the fuck just happened? Okay.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
I like that.
Is it really all right to accept a situation so easily? I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
Yeah.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Yeah.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Well then.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
Oh, so it's not for hope.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
Yeah.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Good God.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
Don't go drooling
no.
waterfalls. Nagito, as usual, can tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? It was horribly damaged as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it would be a kill that utilized the... It wouldn't be a kill that used the building structure.
I wonder if Nagito doesn't support this whole thing right now because someone just killed because they were getting hungry.
Yeah.
Because that's not for hope. That's not for leaving the island. That's just for...
Yeah, that's for selfish reasons. I'm going to say falling.
Yeah.
Because it's going with our theory from before, and I believe that's correct. And it is correct.
Nice.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
And also, something that I forgot about, because it happened after we recorded last time, to add on to the theory that I had before, we were also talking about if Nekomaru was awake or not because of the sleep button. And I had the thought of that's why the alarm clock went off in the boys' lounge, was to create that ringing sound so they wouldn't be able to hear. My assumption is that would be Nekomaru was put in sleep mode, and then his alarm went off at 7:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m., whichever time is supposed. It'll be 7:30 a.m. is the correct time. So that way the boys would be able to hear that going off, and then he would probably wake up, struggle, and then fall from there and die. So he might have been awake when it all happened. But I'd like to hope that he was still in sleep mode.
Yeah.
But
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
he wasn't necessarily pushed.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Hang on now.
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
The elevator.
It might be possible in the tower.
Exactly.
You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Oh,
Jesus.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
That's just a hunger.
Yeah.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident and solve that mystery next.
Alright. Here we go.
Okay.
Click, click, click.
Now, I want to potentially go with the broken doorknob.
Broken doorknob, yeah.
If this is going off of what I think it could be. Okay, yes, I get it.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor,
First floor is Grape House.
you can't go through the door on the
Whoops.
4th floor.
Fourth floor is Strawberry House. I'm not gonna
It'd
touch
be
this.
impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
It's not a shove,
How about
so.
this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator,
What? Nekomaru?
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor?
The
As long as
Chiaki
there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
If you say so, the door won't open.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
Seriously, let Chiaki
Must be
speak.
the threshold of that elevator.
We need to make it clear so they understand Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me. Okay, that didn't give him any hints.
When the
No.
elevator is on the 1st floor,
Do you want to read what broken doorknob
you
says?
can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
Just to be sure.
I mean, broken doorknob. Broken doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One doorknob's on the far back of the Strawberry House is missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to that door. Because I mean, there's not much else that talks about.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Wait, the good night button.
Yeah.
How about this?
Because there was
After
something
locking
what
about.
Kazuichi
Nekomaru
said.
inside the elevator,
Yeah.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor
Because-
to the 1st floor and made
The whole
use of
moving
the drop.
object
Yeah.
thing.
Because that can make it
Hold
Yeah.
move because
Did
he
you
wouldn't be
forget the
awake
elevator has a
anymore.
sensor? As long as there's a moving object
Don't
inside.
get the thing right.
Yep.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Ha-ha! Gotcha!
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Or alive.
Nekomaru wasn't moving inside. the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Nope.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes.
Unless he was tied to a doorknob.
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Asshole.
Pest.
Oh, you poor dude. Oh, he's gonna freak out one day. Oh, he's gonna totally flip his shit one day, and it scares me.
I love Sonia.
She's great. Way to create a drop. Way to create the drop inside the elevator.
Bought a
Nekomaru
Chiaki
was still
shirt
in
today.
it. Yes, you did, and it's wonderful.
It's so cute.
Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Now the broken doorknob? There's also the wire. And the
Wire,
broken doorknob.
yeah.
Fuck. I mean, the broken doorknob might be more relevant for this situation.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
Oh, she's finally
to think
talking.
about the arrangement, right?
What do you mean by that?
That arrangement is...
Like how it was
The
arranged.
hammer is suspicious.
No, the hammer's not suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Kind
What about
of.
the oil on the floor?
The oil on the floor is not a problem.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes, I want to agree
How about
with
we
that
all
one
shut up
too.
and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Technically. I mean, technically,
Silence, pest.
I love it.
Don't be so cold.
So both the
What if I
doorknob.
start to enjoy it?
Oh my
no.
god.
I have awoken. Oh no. Nekomaru's inside the elevator. How can you create a difference in elevation? Because, I mean, the pillar and the doorknob are both things that are technically involved in the situation. But I think maybe more so the doorknob is what I want to say. So would I agree with it? With holding the door, with the broken doorknob?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
The hammer's just there.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar
Did you see
again?
that thinking
What about the
time?
oil
Yeah.
on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I
You
missed
missed.
it. Okay, so
No,
it's
I
not
think it's the wire.
the wire with the doorknob.
Try.
I will give it my
That's
all.
originally what I wanted
If
you
you
to
arrange
do,
it a
but
certain way, you can
Let's
cause the
do
drop...
it.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the
The doorknob on the floor seems...
Boom.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
again, this is why I'm here.
Yes, thank you for being the second half of my brain.
Scratch marks on it?
Because presenting a broken doorknob to that doorknob is just redundant.
Yeah.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yes.
Yes.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
The-
Killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower and suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's
Yeah.
right. He was so well hung.
No.
Finish that sentence.
Please don't.
God.
Please don't. Please don't
the killer
finish
took
that
advantage
sentence.
of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh.
Okay, what you got for me?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
I mean, technically not. But that's what the pillar's for.
Why?
Yeah.
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
That could be the alarm part, though, like I was
Yeah.
saying.
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Here we go.
Okay. What is the ammo that I have here? Wire, tip of pillar, near the hammer, pillar fragments.
Clock's alarm tower. Or
I think
Clock's
it would be the
alarm-
radio clock because that's the one in him.
True. Why'd I say Clock's alarm tower? What?
Sure.
Clock's alarm timer. There it is.
Oh no, actually, that is no Clock's alarm timer. Is that?
Yeah.
Because I thought that was for the one that was
No.
in the kitchen, but no.
It's that.
Yeah. and
You're
the alarm-
welcome.
Yeah, and the
What
alarm was
can
set
I
for 7:30 as
say
well.
except
That's
you're
exactly what happened.
Uh-huh.
My
Wow, your theory was right.
My theory was like super right.
And this is
And-
why people think you get spoiled.
I don't know. Say well, I don't know.
Were you trying
sw-
not to say that you wish because you don't wish you got spoiled?
You know, like I wish I had an excuse so that people wouldn't be so confused as to how I get things right. It's just all the Ace Attorney is just
Yeah.
turned to me.
And you are smart.
Yeah, when I
Sometimes you
decide to
just
use
lack
it.
common sense.
Yeah, that's very true.
As do I, though.
How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
I didn't
It
get to this
doesn't
thing
mean
yet.
someone had to push him off.
Nope.
It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Right there.
Not
no,
yet.
dang it. What the hell are you saying?
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay, at least I get a chance to.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
There we
There
go.
it
That's
is.
a suiting one.
You weren't patient enough.
I'm never patient enough, man.
No, you're not. That's another
Think would
problem you
happen
have.
if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Yeah.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Yeah.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
That
And
sucks.
then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Yeah.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire
Instead
were near
of like
tip
on
the,
the
doorknob,
base
right?
part.
Yeah.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Probably.
Well, that's probably it.
Yeah.
If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because. In that case, I should my full power. Oh yeah, didn't he like freaking
Yeah.
almost break the door? The fierce roar Nekomaru pulled all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but.
Yeah.
Not yet. Here it comes. Here comes like the 1 million horsepower. Oh wait, is it a creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to
I
find.
see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
I'm glad you realized it by now.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Oh
If
no.
I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Oh no.
No, I believe you gave your all.
She's just doing everything opposite of what he wants.
Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He
God.
gets off on this.
You fucking freak of nature.
So thanks to that alarm,
Oh.
Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
What's
Yeah.
weird is I don't have any suspects in mind for this, like we did with the last case.
there's no one that's a clear suspect.
No.
Like I don't
Which
know.
scares me.
Yeah. I don't know. Like there's nothing that points towards anything special that could have gone towards any of this. It's all just
The only thing I can think of is, well, cause like Kazuichi, he's suspicious because mechanic, but that's it.
yeah. No one's left any evidence that points towards themselves
No.
in this one. Not at least physically. The only way we're going to get it is I'm sure something's going to come out as we keep pushing forward.
Because
here.
with Mikan, it was easy because like she was there in the hospital.
Yeah.
But like,
And we were able to get the evidence that showed that it came from the hospital, which we were able to narrow down that. But this, we haven't been able to narrow down anything yet.
no.
Doesn't mean Nekomaro crushed on the floor. The moment Nekomaro fell to the floor, the only thing I think that happened was
Collided with the pillar.
Yep.
Cola came out of his eyes.
I wish that's what happened
He cried cola.
because it hurt.
When
Owie.
Nekomaro fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Oh god.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Oh god.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
Poor boy.
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
This is where the clocks are to come into play here.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning. Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m. And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
Because someone changed the clock.
Yep.
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, just one after another.
It's not that hard,
But
Hajime.
you can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction.
Think like Phoenix.
Can I buy an Phoenix account? Wall clock.
Wall clock.
Yeah. Come on.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
And that it was.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death from the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
Yeah.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Not that.
That's gotta be
You know,
it.
actually, that's probably going to be because we don't have evidence yet that the clocks in the building were changed.
Yeah.
Her contradiction is the fact of his clock being messed up. Because as long as... Do we have his clock as a piece of
We
evidence?
headed for Grape Tower.
Radio
Before
clock.
7 a.m.,
Because
I am
it's...
certain.
Because his is super accurate.
Oh yeah,
So his can't be
it can't
messed
be
with.
tampered with.
Nekomaru
Yeah.
died.
His time of death
That
from
works,
one of
okay.
those must
The killer probably did some. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
Yep, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
So that way we can get to the bottom
Yeah.
of this. Oh,
Can you imagine if it could be tampered with though? Oh
That
my
would
god.
suck.
The clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Not
Nope.
his.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Technically,
The
yes.
clock inside Grape House?
Yep.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Oh my god.
And because of that, I can confidently
You
declare
tell he's not happy.
that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Well, maybe both of them were tampered
If
with.
there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Look at
Gundam.
him.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Jesus. This time-related contradiction, I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Is that a logic dive? Yeah, it is. All right, we should know the answers to this. Y button jumps right? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Do you remember how to slow down?
Yep, B button.
Okay. Oh no! Damn, look at those moves.
Look at those moves. Okay, now that I gotta jump. Wee, wee.
Good lord.
Wee.
Each one gets progressively more difficult, I've noticed.
Oh, of course. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building.
The time in the building. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. I mean, we still don't know who the killer is, so I can't really say we've understood or misunderstood that. That's a weird one to put there, but
it is.
Because technically we do have a misunderstanding of the killer, because we don't understand the killer at all.
Yeah.
But we haven't really talked about anyone being the killer yet.
No.
It's gonna do, yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, come on, I jumped as fast as I could. Damn you. We have to, like, slow down yet, or? Come on.
And
there we go.
Oh god,
Good
be careful.
God.
That's
There we
rough.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh
we're
my
good.
God.
We're good. This is it.
Okay.
Which clock was tampered with? Both.
Yep.
Or wait, no, the building's
clocks. Ooh,
Almost.
that was.
That's why I double checked.
Because we were thinking both buildings.
And
or,
I'm
or
sure,
both,
I'm
both
sure the
floors.
designers even thought that.
Yeah. Both floors.
Wee, wee,
Both houses, I should say.
Wahoo!
Oh my god.
All right. Oh, I thought that was about to be the question.
No.
Wahoo! Yeet.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Perfect.
I would mess
Which
up
house
with
had the
this.
wrong time? Both houses.
Both houses. There it is. There's the both.
There's what we were looking for.
There's the both we were thinking about.
Exactly. Dance, 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 dance. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. There
Yay!
we did it! Woo!
It's all coming together.
Yeah, it is. Huh.
Man, this person really got around.
Yeah, they
Checked all the
did.
clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
Yeah.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Yep.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Oh, come on, dude.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
2 hours.
Yeah.
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much time it was off after the killer messed with the clocks. Excuse me. That's definitely the next mystery. We're gonna reach the truth in one go.
Will that
That
be
would
the
be-
wall clock thing?
Yeah, because it went off at 5:30.
Or it's probably gonna be Fuyuhiko's account.
Well, no. Let me double check.
What was
If the time in
Fuyuhiko's
the building
account?
was all messed up.
Because his is the fact that he. Oh, whoops.
Oh
I
my
didn't mean
god!
to
What'd
shoot.
you just do?
Didn't mean to do that. Fuyuhiko's account.
Oh no.
What was it? We might keep that in mind just in case. Because at least gives us a time frame there with the first 4 at
Yeah.
5
Who
a.m.
talked about the alarm going off? Kazuichi's account, right? Or is that the compass? Yeah, it's
That's
the
the
compass.
compass.
Did anyone talk about that?
Just wall clock.
And we don't even have that.
I don't even think that's a thing here.
Huh.
Akana's
Rumbling
account.
noise
Rumbling
at 5:30. We have that one?
I believe we do. Hang on.
The time of death
Yes.
Yep.
was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes.
Yes, we
If
do.
only I heard the sound when he fell.
Oh, I was gonna let it play out
Oh, my bad.
to see more dialogue.
Whoops.
I thought that's what we do.
I forget sometimes.
You should have heard the sound he made when he fell.
Now I'll never know
Wasn't
what
it
the
that
rest of it
rumbling noise?
was.
It's okay.
Not okay to me.
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Yes.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it.
So yeah.
It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
Dots? Music goes down? Uh-oh. Something's about to be revealed here, I think. And we're gonna find out what that is.
I knew you were
next
gonna
time.
do that. I knew
well,
you were.
Well, it's been half an hour, so.
Oh, boy.
Oh, but what does she know? She's nervous. Uh-oh.
I don't. No, she can't.
No, I don't think it's her, because it wouldn't be this obviously pointing at her if it was her, you know. But she knows something that we don't that's going to reveal what it is. I would assume.
Or it's just, you know, story.
Well, we'll find out.